Well, Chris and Julie join us from Panhandle PBS, and if you were watching the chat early this morning, I had Chris on to talk about a Tequila Masterclass happening. Super, super unique, and obviously anything with tequila, I feel like all the adults out there enjoy. So I want to get right into it. Can you tell us a little bit just about this masterclass?
For sure. So this is part of our studio session events, which is a new thing that we've tried this year. We're actually inviting people into our studios. Each one is going to be a little different, and so the idea for this one, that will be this Thursday, was a Tequila Masterclass. So, one of the thoughts was, I think some of us in college or, in our 20s or so, maybe had some rough run-ins with tequila. This is not that. This is going to be more classy. It's really a tasting of different types, different brands, and part of it is to get that education of like, if I want to do a nice big party or gathering at my house or wherever, what might I be able to pair these with? So,
like if you think about a wine tasting, for instance, how many different types of wine there are, there is a similar plethora of types of tequila and processes for making the tequila. So we're hoping to educate people on all different varieties.
Yeah, well, and let's talk about the education of that, because I remember hearing through the chat, talking about this expert guide that you're going to have through this. Of you got somebody, I mean, they were there in Mexico where they harvest everything, and I mean, really getting into the process of how the tequila is made and everything, right? Tell us a little bit about what people are really going to learn about this.
Oh yeah, so Jimmy Velasquez is our masterclass expert, and he's a Reed beverage employee, and when I met with him, planning this thing, you never really know who has experience something like this, going on to a show. So I was like, oh, I might have to talk to him, coach him through, how we present and things. And I talked to him. He's like, oh, I got a master's degree in acting at Penn State, and I was a juggler for a Las Vegas show. I mean, so that anxiety went away really quick. Like, oh, he's going to be great. But hearing his background and the places he's gotten to go, like you said, the distillation processes and all of the bigger details that go into actually making these fine tequilas. He's going to share all of that information with our guests.
Obviously very knowledgeable, very talented. He knows how to juggle, so he's got this down to a science. It's going to be 3 flights, and between each flight, so each flight will have multiple tequilas. He'll walk you through tasting notes and whatnot, and in between each flight, we're going to have some delicious food for people to eat. Excellent. So that's kind of the format of how it'll go.
Amazing. And it's this Thursday, already May 1st. Crazy. Can you guys just talk about just how people can get tickets for this if they're interested in, attending?
Yeah, so the easiest way is our website, panhandlepbs.org. We have a little events tab that you can go to. Also, all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, have links to get these tickets. So you can also just give us a shout at our office. We love chatting with our members and our guests, so give us a call and we'll hook you up.
There's a lot of interest, right?
Oh.
So be quick if you want to get tickets.
They're going fast.
Yeah, so hop on that, get those tickets for that. Like I said, you've got several studio sessions that are planned, everything. But there's all kinds of big things happening with Panhandle PBS, and I feel like things you really talked to a lot about recently is savor the goods. First off, kind of how has that gone over time? And you said you kind of got some big news for the next one that's coming up, right?
Yes. So honestly, these studio sessions kind of came out of our little bit different plan for this year. Normally we have 3 or 4 savor the goods throughout the year, each one highlighting a local chef and kind of telling their story. This year we're doing a little different. We wanted to kind of expand the event, so we're only going to have 1 savor the goods this year. The difference really for this one is that we're going to partner with some local chef, or with a local chef or caterer, but our headliner is going to be a PBS nationally known chef, Lydia Bastianich. She has several Italian cookbooks out. She has several PBS shows where she is the main person talking about her recipes and her menus, and so it's going to be really awesome. We're really excited about it. And we're excited to show her Amarillo and have her come back. She's actually been here before. She wrote a children's book years ago. She came, but we're excited to have her back.
Yeah, and so when is that? When can people expect that?
So that will be October 22nd, Wednesday, October 22nd. It'll be, usually they're around like 5:30 to 8 or 9. So it's going to be the same structure as traditional. So if you've been to a Savor the Goods before, it'll be very similar to that, just a little bit extra.
And we'll be rolling out promotions soon. So
Perfect.
keep your eye on our
Okay.
website, watch for promotions so you can get your tickets.
Yes. Well, thank you guys coming on, for sharing all of this information. It's going to be a great time. So please do not miss it. A Tequila Masterclass with Panhandle PBS. So thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely, yes. And